I'm currently working as a postdoc at Virginia Tech. I got my bachelor's degree and my PhD in chemical engineering in Brazil at University of Campinas. And if I think back how I got interested in science, I think the first time was one of those outreach events during high school, just when other kids go to visit university. At that point, I got super interested in chemical engineering in terms of how flexible and versatile that career is, in terms of you can work from the oil and gas industry to a pharmaceutical company. Well, in particular, we're very interested in how those bacteria that dwells in our gut have an impact in our health. We have a lot of bacteria that provides a lot of benefits for our health. But the thing is, sometimes those bacteria starts to behave slightly different, and particularly due to specific health habits. And that brings a huge problem, right? Because we're not talking about a pathogen. We're talking about a bacteria that has some benefits for us. So our goal is how we can specifically modify only the functionalities of those bacteria that we don't want it, because those functions are mainly associated with chronic diseases such as colorectal cancer. So along the last pandemic, COVID pandemic, we heard a lot about viruses and how bad they can be. But the way we see, eventually viruses can be also very beneficial for us. And that's the case where we're planning actually to use viruses that attack only bacteria to modify their functionalities. So in other words, what we have in mind, we want to use phages, that are the viruses of bacteria, to deliver genes for those bacteria that are not functioning really well, and in that way try to modify their metabolism in order to create potentially a therapy that are minimally invasive and does not disturb our gut microbiome in a very undesired way. From a career perspective, obviously being connected with a brilliant community of professionals interested in drug delivery, I think it's a fundamental part of my training, having the opportunity to learn a little more how to communicate our science to the community. I think this is essential to move on in terms of the professional I want to be in drug delivery field. One of our big mistakes is having good ideas and applying for grants that do not fit perfectly to our ideas. So I'd say first, work really hard to find those grant opportunities that match really well with your research ideas. Explore all the resources that the founding agencies provide for you to present a very competitive grant. For example, PhRMA Foundation provides a lot of Q&A sections and videos and webinars to provide information on how to lay out a good proposal. I think it's essential. Take advantage of it. For international candidates, there are two important aspects that I'd love to highlight. One of them is familiarize yourself with writing a grant, a competitive grant in the US in terms of style. Things changed a lot. And try to find or inform your references in terms of what are the necessary aspects to write good cover letters. I think taking those aspects into consideration, you can save a lot of time and provide a very competitive application. In terms of research, for sure, I kind of want to be involved on engineering microbes. I'm talking about bacteria and phages to target gut microbiome diseases. I would be open to explore those aspects either in academia or in industry, but for sure being involved in helping the next generation of scientists to get involved in using phages or bacteria to target gut microbiome diseases would be certainly a very rewarding experience for myself.